Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. One of the ironies of my profession is that if you want to accumulate wealth and financial security, you would benefit greatly from the services of a financial planner. Yet generally, people can't afford a financial planner until they've already accumulated some wealth or are making enough to satisfy their basic needs. This inherent contradiction raises a question. How can planners succeed as professionals, be compensated fairly for their expertise, and still provide services to people other than the wealthy? Periodically, I interview potential new clients who could benefit from my advice. Yet those assets of those that are talking to me are just too small to justify my minimum fee. Like most fee-only planners, I do have a minimum fee, not a minimum net worth amount. These interviews are really frustrating to me because they remind me that I haven't figured out how to help people who can't afford my services. Like most fee-only planners, I find it's necessary to have a minimum fee if I want to stay in business. It takes the same time, effort, and expertise to construct an investment portfolio for $100,000 as it does, say, $1 million. Because the industry standard for setting fees is based in part on the size of the portfolio, without a minimum fee, I would earn the same paycheck from one person with $1 million as I would helping 10 people with $100,000 each. Now, given the choice of earning $100 for 1 hour's work or $100 for 10 hours of work, what would anybody choose? Financially, the decision is a no-brainer. Yet the human element isn't that simple. I know I have the knowledge and skills to help a large group of people. Yet if I took the time to help every person I could, regardless of the economics, my staff would be overworked, my relationships would suffer, and before long my business would fail. So I choose to limit my services to those that can afford them. But that doesn't mean I and my fee-only peers turn a blind eye to those who cannot afford our services. Planners who wish to be personally responsible as well as professionally successful do feel an obligation to share their knowledge with those who don't already have a high net worth. Now, to do that, many planners give back to their communities by providing pro bono services to nonprofit or charitable organizations. Others give talks to groups about the basics of investing or money management. Maybe they volunteer with programs like Junior Achievement that are intended to teach school children about businesses, taxes, and the economy. Other advisors give seminars or classes at a low cost, perhaps through the community education program in their town. Offering such programs online makes it even easier to reach more people economically. Now, one way I've chosen to make my advice accessible to anyone is by writing books. For $17, someone can obtain the general information that underlies the services I provide to my clients. Increasingly sophisticated internet tools enable financial planners to gather client information and distribute information quickly and inexpensively. This can help planners keep costs down and enable them to serve more clients who don't have a high net worth. The internet also makes it possible for more and more people to access skilled and unbiased financial advice. One resource that I recommend is My Financial Advice Incorporated, which is myfinancialadvice.com. This company provides online financial planning services at hourly rates. The goal of myfinancialadvice.com is to make fee-only financial planning available to middle-income clients. These consumers expect to and can pay for financial planning services. True, they can't afford more complex services such as complicated asset protection plans, but they don't need those services. Plain vanilla planning is more than sufficient. Maybe you are also at that plain vanilla stage when it comes to providing for your financial future. If you'd like to find affordable help, the internet may be a good place to start, and myfinancialadvice.com is my recommendation. recommendation. Thanks for listening.